I pray. I pray, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? I tithe religiously, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? And then I read this book and realized maybe I wasn't listening.
Contrary wins. For those who want to give up but need to know, greater is coming. Buy now on He Did Not Forget
What up,
Me.
y'all? So a lot of people have been asking me how to get their music on my brand Viral Hip Hop News. I think I got away. I'm going to start doing music video reactions for independent artists. If you're interested, email me at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com for details. What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to the brand Viral Hip Hop News. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's get to work. All right, Kanye West was doing a recent interview with Candace Owens, and it seems crazy every time Kanye has music coming out or album layout or whatever the case may be, we hear from Kanye West and we start getting headlines and news articles and things like that, and the conversations start coming back on, is he a genius? Is he a fool? Is he a little bit of both? Is he somewhere in between? Conversations about Kanye start getting rampant, and I believe personally that's exactly what Kanye wanted. We heard a couple days ago that someone close to Kanye or somebody formerly close to Kanye says that the reason why he can't create music or get in that creative space that we knew and love with Kanye is because he's addicted to laughing gas. And then we hear an excerpt of the interview with Candace Owens where he speaks on the reason why he was going in a couple years ago on Jewish entertainment executives and people who own Hollywood and the music industry and entertainment industry in general. He was drunk on Henny, and it's like, Kanye, what are you talking about, bro? What are you doing? Kanye know how to frustrate you. Kanye know how to make you think. That's just, Kanye is Kanye, right? Well, he did an interview with Candace Owens, like I said, and there was excerpts going around about why he went on a tirade, quote-unquote tirade, whatever you want to call it, a couple years ago. And the headline basically just says that he was drunk on Hennessy, but there was far more to that conversation, as I'm sure we all know. There's an excerpt of it where he starts speaking on having the courage to speak out against the powers that be, the power structure in the entertainment industry, where a lot of people were scared or wouldn't have the balls or the heart to do it. That I agree with 1,000%. But that being said, I'm going to play the clip of Kanye West, a small excerpt of Kanye West and his conversation with Candace Owens. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section after finishing listening to the excerpt from Kanye West. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the brand Viral Hip Hop News. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to work. Kanye West with Candace Owens.
The reason why I specifically say the Jewish people is the Jewish people, like how the Armenians worked in a meatpacking district. Mm-hmm. The Jewish people came into power in the 80s, truly, when the divorces started happening because of Wall Street, because the Catholic lawyers wouldn't divorce people. And they came into money the way how the darker Jews, the black people, are coming into money now. Mm-hmm. And they had to, and they did a great job. They colluded. Before that, they were very involved with the civil rights movement, which actually the movement was, it moved blacks from being Republican over to becoming Democrats. That was what the movement, that's where the move happened. Now everyone's, well, why are you calling them out specifically? When I said DEFCON 3, I didn't get an opportunity to say what that meant, but it meant I'm going to call out all these things that have been done to me specifically by Jewish people that so happen to be businessmen or businesswomen, but still it was done by Jewish people to me, to the darker Jew. And I was going to go one by one. And the reason I said it like that is just to say, I know you guys are going to call this anti-Semite, and I'm not afraid of that title. Now I'm going to lean into that title. So call me whatever you want, because you call me void already. What's the definition of black? Void of color. Some people, artists may say it's all color. And it could also mean it's like what they did and when I ran for office and they showed me on the TV and they like blacked my face out and they had me be void. And I think that Jewish people always will tell you about the trauma and the Holocaust. So one of my favorite lines on the Drink Champs, you actually hit me about this, is when Doug Charney said, hey, I want to take you to the Holocaust Museum. And I said, I want you to go to our Holocaust Museum, Planned Parenthood. Like, we're still in the Holocaust. 6 million Jewish people died in the Holocaust. Over 20 million darker Jews, Black people, have been aborted. More babies are aborted in New York at this point than born at this point. And my thing about the media, the majority of the media, over 50% of the media, at least, it's probably 80%, but over 50% of the media is run by Jewish executives, and they allow all of this abortion-driven content that more affects the darker Jew, the Black people, more than any other race. But then you ask the question, you can't even Google, like when you Google Jewish abortion rate, it'll be one piece of information. The next information is like from 4 years ago or something. There's no information about it. And if I attempt, my mom said try and it's fail. If I fail by attempting to have a conversation with a Jewish person about the abortion rate, they won't allow the conversation to be had. That's why I said, hey, I'm me tooing the Jewish race. That's saying, hey, you guys got to come up and say, did you do this or did you not do this? And I'm calling a lot of times, say people feel like I'm very selfish driven because I'll talk about things I specifically went through. So I said, okay, well, I'm this voice for the actors, the musicians, the athletes specifically, I know are in situations where at least 4 of the people that they do business with are Jewish, and those people know each other, and the athletes come and go, and that 4, 5, 6, 8 people remain. The athletes come and go like cattle in the stable. The actors come and go. The musicians come and go. And that mainstay of that Jewish, just say crew, because it sounds less ramped up than mafia, right? Than mob. It sounds less mentally ill. So let's say there is definitely a crew. And I've been there and I've been talked to certain kind of ways. And you know who else wouldn't be talked to a certain kind of way? Kobe Bryant. You don't get talked to a certain way. I don't get talked to a certain kind of way. So things that I'm saying out loud, hyped up or calmly, I'm saying things 5 times a day that Black people, leaders, not specific Black people, just leaders throughout time, have been killed for things that we're doing 5 times a day. So one thing for the Black community and all of this like woke culture and, you know, Charlemagne and different things, it's like, bro, this is getting ridiculous at this point. People got to put some respect on the fact that I'm actually brave enough to say this out loud. Like, that's what's lit. That's what God is inside of me. That's why I feel so good to be used.